Once again, to tell you about the items here, let's begin, if we may. We'll step back here a second and start with item number 486. This is The Future of Art in America by Brian Swords of York. The dimensions are 24.5 inches wide by 17.5 inches high. The assigned value is $50.
And this is the marvelous mixed media.
By Brian Swords of York. By Brian Swords of York?
Oh, by Brian Swords of York.
By Brian Swords of York. His work has been attracting a lot of...
Brian Swords of York. And the dimensions are 24.5 inches by 17.5 inches. The assigned value is $50. The minimum bid is $17.
Excellent. The dimension.
Another piece that we know is going to sell.
Item 734 next. A watercolor titled The Smell of Wet Fur by Brian Swords of York.
Wonderful work with these animals. They're so expressive and so well drawn. I think this one's, everyone I see, I say this is the best one yet, but I think this one's really great. A little bit of color down in the beer can, a little bit of color in the ears and the noses and Alice's hair bow. But just look at the expression on the faces. These are great.
Item number 69. Item number 69. A watercolor titled Exchanging Fluids by Brian Swords of York. The dimensions are 24 inches wide by 19 inches high.
And this is really, we were saying, kind of a companion piece to the Brian Swords piece that we had up on the table previously.
Drawings and paintings of rats in unusual circumstances. And
Wonderful, playful, very cheerful. I don't understand it.
It's going to sell like hotcakes. His work is just admired and collected.
They seem to be progressing, staring into each other's eyes and other activities. You notice that we have the Lucky Strikes at the corner. They are about ready to be gotten into, the Lucky Strikes.
Whole scene of these rather unusual rats involved in all types of normal human activities. This normal human activity needs very little description.
It sounds impossible. There's no chance, right? But if that person could do all that, so that painting could find its way to me, then there's no limit to what we can do, my friends, to what we have already done. I believe I have something you're looking for, world. I believe I have something we've all been looking for, and it's called hope. That is our show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Good night. We asked museums across the United States if they would be interested in hosting these masterpieces that we accumulated in the course of what was